Good morning, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and this morning for our focus, I didn't even pull my book out yet and get it turned to the page. Kindly forgive me while I get organized. This morning for our focus, our card, focus of the day, Queen of Cups was pulled. So this is the message that God and the universe have for us through this card. It's an indication of strong intuition as well as strong psychic abilities. So now is a good time if we are seeking to further develop our psychic abilities, as this card indicates a big boost, a big increase, a big influx in our psychic powers. Now, pause, time out. Psychic powers are the ones listed. However, this is now is a good time if we are seeking to further develop our spiritual gifts and abilities, because this card indicates a big increase in these abilities, in these talents, in these skills. It's also an indication that an intuitive female will assist us on our spiritual path today. So, the Oracle card that was pulled, the Book of Changes. Just like a beautiful Queen of Cups is also an indication of beauty. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through our life, although it isn't always predictable. Kuan Yin is guiding us in the best direction. Even if we do not fully understand what is happening in our life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless us with trust in the unfoldment of our own divine path. The Book of Changes is always at play, helping us find our way. An intuitive female will help us find our way. We are just taking a smarter route to our destination. Working smarter instead of harder, folks. Beautiful. Pat ourselves on the back. That shows growth. That shows intelligence. That shows development. That shows maturity. So, yay for us. Like, seriously. All hokiness to the side. I know I get hokey sometimes when I'm, playing us up and supporting and encouraging us, but that's who I am. I mean, ask my friends, ask my family. I'm hokey. But all hokiness aside, we are working smarter instead of harder. That's good. Communication. There is psychic communication, our guides, our ancestors, our creator is going to be speaking to us today, providing us messages and information through the people we communicate with. However we communicate. So there's a whole bunch of angels and they're on the phone, right? But it could be face-to-face conversation. It could be electronic conversation, meaning we're looking at our screen instead of someone's face, correct? Could also, like a phone call, right? It could also be in things that we read, like communication we receive through reading it, like social media, when we scroll and we see all those uplifting memes and supportive statements. Our guides, our ancestors, our creator, as well as our higher self, are speaking to us, and this intuitive female, however that resonates for us, folks. The intuitive female, maybe a video that we watch with a female speaker. It may be someone in person. It may be a feminine energy we speak to over the phone. however that resonates, right? Whether it's email, text, actual phone call, DM, things of that nature, right? Grace. Be graceful. Be graceful. Be present and aware of our gracefulness. Utilize our gracefulness today. Because with this card, I get somehow, some way, somewhere, we are being observed. We're being watched. I don't get the nefarious energy like, we're being watched, right? No, we're being observed. It's like our gracefulness is catching the attention of others in our environment. Maybe wear a dress. Ladies, feminine energies. Men, there is masculine gracefulness too, like shoulders back, walking. I'm not a man, so like the way you walk. I mean, graceful has a feminine connotation to it. I get that. However, masculine, men, there is gracefulness in your posture, in your stance, in your movements. Masculine, strong, right? Yeah, sorry. Hokey, sorry, see? We are transforming. Transformation after transformation after transformation. Woo! No wonder we've been so exhausted, folks. We are transforming today. This message, this information we receive from this intuitive feminine energy, this female, this feminine energy, is going to teach us how to work smarter instead of harder. We are being guided in the best direction. And it is it's like, so this figure, this female is, happy, cup, emotions bubbling over. We're happy. We're having a really good day, folks. And this figure is like, follow me. And look at how graceful she is. Follow me. Do as I do. Right? That's the image. That's the message that I'm getting. And this figure is like, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. She's like, thank you. Thank you. So remember our gratitude. Remember our appreciation. Give our thanks today. If we receive this message from an individual face-to-face in person, thank them in person. If we receive this message via social media, like a meme, things of that nature, then hit the like button and leave a comment. Say thank you for your encouragement. Strong intuition and psychic abilities. We will understand the message perfectly. We will comprehend it, we will understand it, and we will receive it. There is zero chance of us missing this. Can't stop what divine grace ordains. What's meant for us is meant for us, period, end of story. So release fear, release doubt. I'm not getting any of that from this message. However, I have been in the place where I'm like, am I going to miss it? Am I going to miss it? That's the reason I brought it up. Let it all go. We know. Because we have received all the other messages, all the other signs, all the other synchronicities, exactly when we were meant to, by letting the mindset go of, we got to look for it. You know what I'm saying? By just being graceful. and our gracefulness is going to catch the eye of others. It's going to catch eyes. Somehow, some way, somewhere, we are being observed. Men, women, we know. We get that feeling that we're being watched. We know. Strong intuition. We're psychic, folks. We have other abilities and talents as well. And what I'm getting is 3 or 4. See, it goes from, black to blue to purple to red to yellow. So like 3 or 4 of our abilities are being transformed today. Now is a good time if we are seeking to further develop our abilities. It says psychic abilities, but substitutions are acceptable. So remove psychic and then just read abilities. 3 up to 5. 3 up to 5 of our abilities are being transformed today. 1122, 1123. So just relax and be graceful. This card is elegant and beautiful. And we notice her gracefulness. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through our life. Although it isn't always predictable, Kuan Yin is guiding us in the best direction. This intuitive female, this intuitive feminine energy. Even if we do not fully understand how we are being observed, we still know we're being observed. Strong intuition. Even if we do not fully understand what is happening in our life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless us with trust in the unfoldment of our own divine path. The Book of Changes is always at play, helping us find our way. We're just taking a smarter route to our destination, folks. Communication, either in person or something we read, some sort of information we absorb, however that resonates. Whether it's reading, that's email, that's text, that's DM, that's social media. Whether we're viewing, right? Whether we're watching a video. I could be somebody's intuitive female by watching this video. You get my point. So however this resonates for us, we will understand when it occurs. We will understand. We'll understand, we'll comprehend, and we will be mindful and present and aware to receive this information. We'll also be graceful. And it's like she's dancing. So dance throughout today. Because our abilities are being transformed. Further developing our abilities. Because this card indicates a massive increase in our psychic powers. God, the universe, spirit, source, Mother Earth, our creator, is turning up the knob on at least 3, minimum 3, maximum 5. There's 5 colors. There's 4 angels. There may be 4 messages coming today. One of them being the intuitive female. 4 messages, 3 to 5 abilities. We're working smarter instead of harder. 1444. 444 may mean something to us today, folks. When I said 1122, 2 master numbers. There may be 2 intuitive females. 4 messages, right? There may be 2 masters providing us with guidance and wisdom today. And be graceful throughout our day, because being graceful means we're mindful of our body posture. We're mindful of the steps that we're taking. Our bodies are made to move a certain way, right? We will be catching the eyes of people around us today. Somehow, some way, somewhere, we are being observed. And we feel more confident when we are graceful, whether it's masculine gracefulness or whether it's feminine gracefulness. We feel more confident in ourselves. We have a deeper level of self-belief when our shoulders are back and our head is held up high and our mouth is closed in between talking. Things of that nature. Again, it doesn't have to be this big Broadway production, right? It doesn't have to be that dramatic. It can be simple gracefulness. We are still going to be catching the eye or the eyes of others by our simple gracefulness. Just being present and mindful of our body posture, our tone of voice, our facial expressions, things of that nature. When we walk, are we slamming our heels as we walk, and is our body moving side to side? Or are we shuffling our heels as we walk? Or are we picking up our heels, being mindful? And that applies to men and women. So shoulders back. That gives us good posture, which is good for our spine health to begin with. Right? And when my opinion, my message, my guidance is when our spine is straighter, it's like, okay, so not really off topic, however, it fits. So the magician, okay, the organs the magician is represented by is the cerebral and nervous system, the brain, the spinal cord, and the nervous system. So when they're straight, it's like that's our information highway from our body into our brain and vice versa. When we receive messages from our Creator, they come in through our crown and our third eye chakra, right? And then we receive them throughout our body, up and down our spinal column. So if our spinal column is all hunched over, just from zero judgment, right? If there are people who have physical ailments and that's how they're positioned, I get it, zero judgment. And where I'm going with all of that is that's the information highway for our bodies. Literally, medically, that is how our brain talks to our body. So spiritually, that's how our brain speaks to our body. So let's ensure to the best of our abilities that we have a free and clear path. How do we do that? By sitting as straight as possible. As possible. Now, substitutions are acceptable. So where I'm going with this is if there is a physical condition where the spine is less than straight, then make no mistake. That does not mean that you are handicapped in any way of receiving information. Okay? Just so that's clear, just so that's understood. To the best of our abilities, let's give our higher self a free and clear path to receive these communications, to be present and mindful of our posture, how our body moves. Our body was created to move like that. We're working smart, folks, instead of hard. 4 messages are coming today. Somehow, some way, somewhere, we're being observed. We're catching eyes. So be graceful. And 3 to 5 of our abilities are going through a transformation. And 1, possibly 2. Oh, because it was 11:22 on the time clock. I was trying to figure out now where I got 2 from. 2 masters. 11 is a master number and 22 is a master number. So 1 and possibly 2 intuitive females and feminine energies will provide us, will assist us on our spiritual path through communication somehow. We will know, it will resonate, we will comprehend and understand when it occurs for us. That's beautiful, folks. 2143, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will know. 4 communications, 4 messages. Yay. So, folks, relax. Relax. All we have to do is, oh, there's a little spider. An itty bitty teeny weeny baby spider. So all we have to do is like checklist, right? For development, for growth. All we have to do today is just be graceful and mindful and present and aware. And the rest of it will flow naturally. All right, folks. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.